أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Surah Al-Ikhlas, and we continue with the small surahs of the Quran for the benefit of the children in the Sunday school, inshallah. Okay, so we do the same process that we have been doing before with the other surahs. Here we have Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid walam yulad, walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Okay, so let's see what explanation we have here. Qul wal, this lam is mushaddada, so you gotta hold it for 2 counts, okay, to emphasize the lam, to make it be doubled. Wal lahu, see? Now why do I say law? Because the lam here in the name of Allah, remember I explained before, can alternate between tafkhim and tarkeek. Lam in general is always tarkeek. It is a tarkeek letter. It is pronounced with a wide open mouth. Lam. See? If you put a fatha with it, la. See? However, only in this one word, the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where Allah has chosen for himself Allah as his name, by combining the definite article al and the word for God, ilah, ilahun, a God, al, ilahu, the God. Allah has combined those two together to make this unique name, Allah, that has the definite article, alif and lam, then lam, but because it is this unique name for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is written in this form. Okay, Allahu. Okay. Now this lam that becomes mushaddada in this name, in this word, becomes tafkhim when it is preceded by fatha or dhamma. In this case, it is preceded by fatha, meaning that a fatha comes before it, or the word the lam comes after the fatha. If it comes after fatha, or if it comes after dhamma, it becomes, the lam that is mushaddada becomes tafkhim. It is pronounced with a heavy, thick sound that gives an aw sound. Remember, also in English you have similar things like that. For instance, just for a quick example, you have the English letter B and the vowel A. Remember, in English, the consonants and vowels make up the alphabet. So the letters of the alphabet in English are both consonant and vowels. The vowels A, E, I, O, U, etc. Those are vowels, but they're also letters of the alphabet. In Arabic, it's different. The vowels are different signs. However, the alif, the ya, and the waw are also used sometimes as vowel because they are lengtheners to the vowel fatha, kasra, dhamma respectively. And these are things that have been explained and done in the Quranic Arabic Reader, which is a separate series from this. Okay, but to get back to explaining this, is that this lam becomes tafkhim with that aw sound, law. I was saying about the English, where you take the letter ba and the vowel A, you get ba, you add T to it, you get bat. You take the same, because from ba, you get bat. You take the same B-A and you add L-L to it, and then what you get? An aw sound, ball. You don't get B-A-L-L, bal, like B-A-T, bat. No. Because I'm not saying that you have tarkeek and tafkhim there, but this is a similar situation where the sound, the phonic changes because of the word itself. Okay, So here we have the lam becomes mushaddada. The lam that is mushaddada becomes tafkhim. So you get that law. Okay. Kul hu wal lahu ahad. Ahad. See, there's a in this ha. Ahad. See, the dal here has qalqala, like before, explained before. So, because one of the qalqala letters, so you have to drop the tanween, dhamma. Remember I said tanween dhamma, tanween kesra, fatha kesra dhamma will be dropped when you come and you're taking a pause. Only tanween fatha is not dropped completely. And with that we will explain again when we come up to it, inshallah. Okay, so you have to put the sukun, take off the tanwin dhamma, put the sukun, assimilate the dal to the ha, and then vibrate the dal because qalqala rule. Kul hu wallahu ahad. Allahu samad. See, here we say the hamzatul wasl on this this alif here, the hamzatul wasl. Silence in this because it we're going to say with using the alif from this, the fatha from this here to go on top here, we say Allahu, Allahu. See, so the lam here mushaddada becomes tafkhim also, Allahus. You see, now you have the sword fall coming after. That is also, there's a lot of rules in between here, the definite article, because of the huruf shamsiya, etc. It becomes silent. I don't want to go into too much of that. These things you will probably be able to get back to the rules at some point, inshallah, and then especially when we explaining tajweed rule, that you will come across that again, inshallah. Allahus, the sword here is tafkhim, so you have to make sure you get the correct makhraj for it. The makhraj for this is the tip of the tongue on the top row of the teeth, the inside of the teeth, with the body of the tongue curving upwards, not downwards, upwards to the roof of the mouth. Okay, Allahu Samad. See again, qalqala fil dal. Lam yalid, qalqala. Walam yulad, qalqala. This wow lengthen the dhamma. See, elongation. Walam yakul lahu. Okay, now here, I said lakul. But you have a nun sakana here after here that should make it become kun. Walam yakun. Followed by lam. That is mushaddada. Now the lam becomes mushaddada because of the rule here. The lam is not necessarily mushaddada. It becomes that because of the rule of nun sakana. Because the lam coming after the nun sakana goes into the rule of nun sakana and tanween idgham bighayri gunna, without gunna. There are two letters, lam and ra, coming after nun sakina or tanween, that causes the nun to become silent, is hidden, and the mushaddada letter, whether it is lam or ra, is assimilated, is the idgham is to assimilate, to merge. So the letter here in this case, the lam mushaddada, is assimilated to the preceding syllable, meaning the syllable that comes before it. Or what is the syllable that comes before the lam mushaddada? Kaf dhamma ku. Silence the nun because of this rule of idgham bighayri gunna, without gunna. So there's no nun, no khayshum sound. Kul. See? So there's no khaysh, there's no gunna here. Kul. So the lam and the ku. See? Kaf dhamma lam. Kul. Walam yakul lahu kufuwan. See? Now you have tanween fatha. Now this here, tanween fatha, is followed by the letter hamza, which puts this tanween fatha in the rule of nun, sakina, and tanween in the group of izhar, al-izhar, because hamza is one of the letters in al-izhar. See, alif and hamza, ha, Ha and ha, the two has, alif and hamza is one. Ha and ha, that's three. Ain and ghain, 5 letters in that group of al-izhar. See, now what does that izhar causes to happen is to make the noon sakina in noon sakina, or in tanween, in this case the tanween fatha, be pronounced clearly from its makraj, because al-izhar is clarity. Okay? So you have kufu one. One, the noon here is from the makraj one, because it is followed by hamza. Kufu one, ahad. Again, the dal, kalkala, ahad. Okay? Okay, so excuse me, I hope that is useful, and now I will do the slow recitation so that with pauses, inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. Allahus samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. آمين.